So we're starting. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another wonderful session where we learn about amazing opportunities to get involved with innovative companies. And now today we have iGrow, which is an exciting opportunity. And Ite is going to tell us more about this company. So without further ado, Ite, tell us more about iGrow.
Thank you so much, Irene. So iGrow basically it's a new product on the market that we're working on. It's the first automated ultrasonic fog growing system for home or commercial. Today we're going to talk about the home ecosystem, and it's basically the grow box to grow cannabis or hemp at home with an innovative technology that we have a patent pending on, and we're gonna talk about it a little bit. So unlike any other products today that you can buy on the market, like Cedo or Leaf or Robo, our device, our technology is based on ultrasonic fog, which basically the device can create by using an ultrasonic waves that introducing into the water and then creating, as I said, fog that delivers the nutrients and of course hydration to the plants, the roots. By doing so, we were able to minimize the size of this grow box as opposed to the other products today on the market, which are very big or usually the size of a refrigerator. We were also able to get this product a lot cheaper than what you see on the market. And as well, the growth cycle of the plants is dramatically faster than anything you see on the market today. So those are the advantages or the innovation here with this product. And what we can see here on this slide is that we were able to minimize it to a size of a unit that you can hang on the wall rather than put it somewhere in your garage or basement.
So question, Ite, doesn't it need electricity, or you would wire it there as you hang it?
It does, and then you basically wire it just like you put, like installing a TV or, anything else that needs electricity. And it's a good question. The only thing this device needs is electricity. Once you hook it up, and of course, refilling it with water, you press on the on button, and then it's a fully automated process where the system knows exactly what to do. No need to be an expert. No need to check, sensors and humidity and temperatures. It's really plug and play device. And the vision here, the way we build it is, again, not for experts, but really anyone that wants to grow his own cannabis or hemp at house, make sure that he controls the quality. As you can see, it's a very well-designed product. So we really look at it as something that people would be honored and proud to put in their living room and not hide it in their garage or basement, as I said. Now, let me talk a little bit about the problems today with the other products or devices, grow boxes you can buy. So you either have what we were able to buy in the past 20 years, which is more like, those tents where you buy basically everything separately the soil, the irrigation, the lights, the housing, etc. Kind of assemble it by yourself. And as you can understand, again, this is more for an experts. That's not what we are even competing here. The other products on the market, which are more kind of the new wave of products, are the fully automated grow boxes. And as I mentioned, there's 3 maybe companies today on the market, like again, Seed Leaf and Robo, but they're doing really, again, a product for experts, meaning it's a big device, very costly. The cost is between $1,800 to $2,500 per unit. People can grow there up to 6 plants, but it's more like a mini lab. And again, what we did here is really targeting not the experts, not the niche of experts, but really anyone that wants to grow his own cannabis, but not necessarily has the knowledge or the space to put a large clunky device. And again, this is what we've developed a 2 plants device. As you can see here, as I said, there's no, it's not hydroponic based grow box like most of the other products. So there's no running water, no pumps, no chillers, which makes it much more easier to maintain. There's less moving parts, so it's a much more reliable product than the other products we can buy today. And it's very cool, actually. You know, once the see the fall coming into the root chamber and just surrounding the roots, and by that enabling the plants to grow, it's a very fun and cool thing to see. So to conclude, our solution is really the most cost-effective grow box you can buy today on the market, once those products would be on the market. As I mentioned, it's a significantly faster growth cycle than what you see today. We're looking at 2 months, 8 weeks, where those 2 plants can yield up to 60 grams. And by the way, in terms of paying it back, I mean, this product, we're projecting we would sell it for $765 year 1, again, as opposed to $1,800 or $2,500 even, where the other products are being sold today.
Ite, I have a question.
Yes.
So, you know, I'm seeing this closed box and whatnot. Is there no risk of mold or mildew growing on the plant?
No, absolutely not. Yeah, that's a good question. If you can see here, maybe we'll switch back. So the plant chamber is totally separated from the roots chamber, and it's a very good question. The part of and maybe I should talk a little bit about our process so far. So we went through a 1.5 year R&D process with our brilliant head agronomist, Daniel. And really, we went through 5 phases of prototypes. Right now, we're holding, we have a fully working prototype. Basically, by that, we've proven the technology, and one of the things we made sure, as you said, is that there's no leak whatsoever of humidity to the plant's chamber. So rightfully so, you said it's a very important part. So talking a little bit about the, again, the advantages, I pretty much covered everything. I would add that, of course, this Robux, it's a smart device, it's a smart home device, would be connected to an app. So the customer, the end user would be able to monitor the growth, look at pictures, there would be a camera inside. More than that, it would be connected to our servers, so we would be able to, again, monitor and maybe send some notifications to the user if something is wrong. And again, not only an app, but this device would be connected to, for example, Alexa or Google Home, etc., which would make it very kind of part of the smart home. That's our vision there.
That's smart. That's great.
And really, as I said, it's a plug and play. Plug the device, fill the water tank. We would not sell directly the clones. This is important to say. Especially with the regulations today in the US, I mean, until we would have it federal legal, we would sell the box. And by doing so, we would be able to sell it online or through retailers even. And in each state, our customers would be able to get their clones from affiliates, being dispensaries or nurseries that would grow the clones for us and send it within the same state. So let's say I live in California, I would get the clones from a California-based nursery or dispensary. And of course, in that terms, the customer would be able to order it on our website and app.
So your market for this product right now is the US? The launch.
Yeah, the US, I would say North America, US and Canada. And then second phase, Europe, and then basically anywhere it's legal.
And like I've seen photos. Have you guys actually built one and tested it? Like, and so
Correct.
I'm guessing part of the research part you've done that already. Great.
Correct. Yeah, we did. We have, as I said, we went through 5 phases of prototyping. So we have a prototype, a working prototype, not designed, of course, but with all the technology inside. We're doing the R&D in Oregon, Eugene, Oregon. And as I said, Daniel, our head agronomist, is the one that's overseeing and responsible for doing the R&D. What we also have, and that's just a little bit about what I said about the connectivity there. What we also have is a full interior and exterior design of the product. We're actually very advanced right now. The next phases would be basically building a working product. I would say it's not a prototype, it's actually a designed product, doing a round of tests on that final design. While doing so, go through the certifications needed like UL, etc., which we already started the process, and start manufacturing our first inventory and do the sales. So we're 6 to 8 months from starting sales. It's important, I guess, to add that what we plan to do is to do the manufacturing here in the US, the assembly at least in the US. So by doing so, making sure that we can control the quality of the products and the shipment from the US. So that's in terms of where we stand in terms of our current status. What I want to show, what you can see here is a little bit about the competition and just showing the sizes of the other products. As I said, it's either like a refrigerator size or half a refrigerator size. It's nothing that you can really put in the living room or anywhere that wouldn't take a lot of space. And if you remember, the size of our product is 1/3 of the size of the other products, and of course, much less expensive.
So question for you, sorry, again, as questions come, I'm gonna ask because viewers will have the same question. So let's say one box in 1 year, based on current prices, how much will it generate? And obviously this is for personal use, maybe for some, but what would be the market value of what would be generated in 1 year?
Right, so as I said, per cycle, we're looking at 60 grams, right? It's a gram per day in terms of the yield, right? And if you look at the economics, let's say I would go to a dispensary and buy 1 gram. It's a joint, basically. That would be anything between $10 to $15 in a dispensary today. So having said that, let's say per cycle, and we do have 6 cycles in a year, the device would generate an equal to $600 to $750 per cycle, and multiply it per 6. Let's go for the minimum. So it's already, we're looking at $3,600 per year. And of course, the customer, the consumer wouldn't sell it, he would use it, but I mean, in terms of saving money, it's actually a great way to save money.
So this will pay for itself quickly, right? It's worth it.
Even in the first cycle, in 2 months, it can pay for itself. By the way, in terms of the talking a little bit about the business model here and market adoption, we're looking at basically two programs or 2 ways to purchase. And the first program would be basically pay the device price, which is $765, and then pay a monthly subscription where the customer would get the nutrients from us and the clones, as I said.
Oh, smart. Very smart.
Yeah. Thank you. We kind of did, I mean, it's kind of the Nespresso or Gillette known model where the customer would need to buy from us the cartridge for the nutrients. It was designed in a way that there's no other way to introduce the nutrients to the system. And so we would have a monthly income, and the other basically program would be a monthly subscription where you pay both for the grow box and for the nutrients and the clones, and of course you pay a little bit more than the regular monthly because you're paying for the device itself. But for $29.99, the customer would get both. So it's really something that we think can work with the economy today, especially with, by the way, I think it's important to mention that one of the, and I guess most of the investors in this field knows in this industry, but with the COVID-19, actually the cannabis industry was not affected. It's the opposite. I mean, we actually saw higher sales, and
yeah, I did hear about that actually.
Yeah, of course the states declared the dispensaries as essential, and the cannabis industry as an essential industry. And more interesting even is that people were, of course, ordering online and use delivery more than actually going to the dispensaries and buy it on site. And I think it's a good, I think we have for this automated grow box a great opportunity here, because actually what we offer the customers, grow your own. You don't need even to order anything from the dispensary either than the clone. And I guess, you know, there would be people that still are, you know, getting their cannabis from the dispensaries, and there would be people that growing their own or even doing both. But I think we have a great opportunity here, especially with the COVID-19. Actually, that works for us.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I think the model's great. Is there more to the presentation, Ite, or are we?
I mean, just talk a little bit about the team.
Yeah, please go ahead. I'll save my question.
Myself, one of the co-founders and CEO. It's my second startup. I'm as everyone can, I guess, hear from the accent, I'm born and raised in Israel. I moved here to the US 4 years ago with Whoosh. Whoosh Water was my previous startup where we developed an innovative water station, a public water station where everyone can refill their bottle with purified ice cold water on the go. We have a project here in Miami Beach. I'm one of the owners still, but stepped back as the CEO to basically give my 100% of attention to iGrow. We already raised $300,000 from a Miami-based accelerator, and Aviv, one of the directors, is a representative of this accelerator, and Gal, the CDO, has 20 years of experience in developing innovative technologies for the agriculture industry. Gal and I basically developed the first prototype before even in Israel, before moving here to the US. Daniel is our head agronomist, is stationed in Eugene, Oregon, and he's doing the R&D here in the US. And Jonathan, our brilliant industrial designer that designed the product as you saw it. So we feel we have a very strong team, again, backed by also by the accelerator here in Miami Beach, Balance Labs, that they have a great experience with enabling startups to flourish, and we believe we're right in the right timing to actually start sales in the beginning of 2021, and this is us. This is iGrow.
This is great. All right, so tell us more information about the current raise.
Sorry, the current?
Are you guys doing a raise right now for capital? Are you doing an IPO?
Sure. We're looking to raise $750,000. That would enable us to complete the product development, and as I said, go through the obtaining the needed certifications, and manufacture first batch of inventory of those products and start sales. In terms of the timeline, we're looking at 6 to 8 months to complete this milestone. We already started with generating a little bit of I would say kind of early adopters attention. So that's something we already started to do, and this is what we raise now. We're doing it for either equity or debt. In terms of the equity, we're looking at 20% in the company in equity, and yeah, that's what we're offering.
That's excellent. Okay, well, I think what you have here is amazing. It's innovative. It looks beautiful. I would put that in my living room, right?
Thank you so much.
Well done, guys. It's definite, and I love the idea of the app connecting to it. The future is heading in that direction where Alexa will be running the home for us.
Yeah, we would just be able to ask Alexa, hey, how's my plants are doing? And
yeah, well, the other day I asked Alexa to just check the security cameras around our home, and it just did it, you know? So it's very, very good in that regard.
Correct.
So well done, Ite. I love what you guys are doing. What I'll do is definitely put out the word. Is there anything else you'd like to share with investors, or where you see this being in the next few years? Do you guys have pre-order sales? Are you supplying retail? Like, what are some important points or highlights for your company in the upcoming year or so?
Sure. So in terms of the marketing channels, I think it's important to say that we're going to use online existing stores. I mean, of course, selling from our website as well as selling on Amazon, etc. Again, just because we are not, we're just a grow box. We're selling the box itself and not the plants. We would be able to do that. We already reached out to few of the major retailers here in the US, and we actually got a few of those chains interested to sell those boxes. So that was very, you know, supportive for us. And I see that, you know, in few years, those boxes in million of houses, especially with, you know, we're aiming to, especially millennials, of course, you know, living in smaller apartments rather than, you know, single family houses. They don't have much space. They do like to grow their own. I think that would be brilliant for them. Of course, you know, I would be happy to share the financial projections, etc., with any investor and more data as needed.
This is great. No, I think you've touched on all the points. Thanks a lot, Ite, for your time and presentation. This is great.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.